Okay, hello everyone. And welcome to Ruinberg. As we're awaiting players. If I speed it up to actual speed, there you go. So, yes, we are here on Ruinberg. I'm here in the T1 Heavy Motor Carriage, aka the new Tier 2 Artillery, and this will be the first of two replays. They'll unfortunately have to come in separate videos, but I don't do very well, obviously, in this tank because it's artillery, and artillery is actually very difficult to play, and there's still that double message replay bug, but that's easily fixed by pressing C. But this was one of my more successful games in it. Get a couple of kills, do some things. So, as you can see, the horrible turning speed of this vehicle, and the horrible aiming time. However, the rate of fire is pretty good, but you can see this is where I start turning, and look at the turn speed of this thing. Just look at that. That is a horrible traverse speed. But the gun arc does, and the gun traverse does make up for that. So, first things first, I'm sort of covering the cap, then I see, well, I'm covering the centre of the town, then I see this universal carrier. One artillery fires and misses. I'm aiming, second artillery fires and misses. I know I can now take my time to aim. Aiming, 5-second aim time, fire, bang, goes in. Enemy vehicle destroyed. And so yeah, there's my first kill, just took out 102 health. Universal carrier 2-pounder. See, a Tiki, and I know that the Japanese do not arm their tanks, or armour their tanks even, so yeah, aiming at this guy because he's right out in the open, and so aiming, fire! Bang! 11 damage! Splash damage, damages track. So, once again, aim for another 5 seconds, which is a horrible aiming time, even with improved aiming. Plus 10 to aim time. I hit him that time for a lovely amount of 79 damage. Aiming again, fire, just miss, and of course the splash damage on these artillery shells aren't much. It's only a 75mm pack howitzer after all, but he's staying still, I can aim. Bang, of course the aimed shot misses. He's now disappeared, banking on the fact that he's going to be sitting there, which he is. When he gets spotted, he moves, so I move with him accordingly. I fire. The shot misses. It would have hit him if he hadn't moved, but he sort of moved, so I'm still sort of blazing away at him. Still aiming at him. Aiming. Fire. 5-second aim time. Close miss again. And he then disappears. Medium just gets taken out by an M7 Priest. Then there's also that Chini as well over there. Then there's also that Panzer II, so I see the Panzer II, but then I also notice the Tolly 3 because I'm watching the minimap. Miss the Panzer II, decide nope, it's too risky to go for another shot. I instead wait for the Tolly 3. And what I don't know is on the minimap here you can see that there's where the Tolly 3 is. However, I didn't know that there's also another Panzer II, this chap, who isn't that guy. However, the M7 Priest derps him. There's the Panzer II. Goes for the Priest. Fires at the Priest. I then wait. Aiming. I can take my time to aim. Panzer II starts firing at me. Slowing it right down here. He hits me again. Hits me again. I fire. Straight in. Set on fire. One shot the Panzer II. Right over there. So, yeah, there goes my tank in a ball of flame, which is a very nice visual. Appealing. But yeah, unfortunately, that is me out for the count. I am now dead. I got 2 kills. One shot at that Panzer II, which is wonderful. There he is. He's dead. So it's GG. This M2 Light going for the base gets shot by the LTVZ-38. Sort of firing his machine gun on the move, gets hit by the LTVZ, only gets track damage. Going for the grenade panzer, sort of spraying shots at him. There's the Lloyd, there's the Toldy, the grenade panzer's right there. The M7 Priest is also right over there. M7 Priest Amarex, the Lloyd gun carrier, but then the M2 Light got taken out. So, however, this Priest is a very decent player. 4 kills, and he's about to get his 5th on this M2 Light. As he sits here, he aims up. The M2's travelling in a straight line, derp right into the rear of his tank. So there's the chap gone. So T15. Pretty decent armour, bouncing some shots from the LTVZ, but of course he's very close proximity here. He has an injured driver and an injured radio operator, now has an injured, damaged engine. SU-18 getting shot at, got this T-70 rushing into the city. We're all now heading for the base, because all they have left is 2 artilleries and the Toldy-3, and they've all been spotted way up there, right at the top, literally A, 5 and 6. There's the grenade panzer just spotted by the Panzer T15. Of course, all of these not actually German, but yet still in the German tech tree tanks are now just renamed to Panzer something, just so that you know that they're not actually German, but they're in the German tech tree. So yeah, the T15 is shooting at the grenade panzer, left him on 1 health for a Panzer 2. Back there to finish off. And there's this SU-18. Who's deciding that he's going to be brave and move up. This Panzer II moving up as well. M7 Priest being spotted. Actually has pretty difficult armour to get through if you're not careful. Fires at the Panzer II, who got rammed by the T20 by the T70. Panzer II bounces a shot from the Toldy 3. Priest misses his shot at both of those tanks. T70 moving up, and the Panzer T15 finishes off the Toldy 3. And I don't know if it will go back to my dead tank. No, it doesn't. Yes, it does. There you go. So there is my wrecked tank after I derped that Panzer II right in the face. So that was a second-class Mastery Badge game. I didn't do particularly well. Only did 366 damage, getting 2 kills. But I was 5th on XP. So I was 5th on the team for XP earned. I did the 366 damage, second class mastery badge, 6,412 base credits after repair resupply meant I got 5,466 credits, and that was 278 XP. And of course that was like one of 2 games that I've played that I did well in, and of course it wasn't a double. All the games that I do well in, we lose. All of the games that I do badly in, we lose or win. I have played about 25 games in this thing right now. Still haven't advanced my crew 1% yet. It's very difficult to play with 5 seconds aim time. That is just horrible, and I just don't... And with this tank, you really have to hit in order to do damage, because the splash damage just isn't enough. You saw that was literally directly next to the Tiki in this replay. I only did 11 damage from splash damage. It's terrible. You really have... It's like a 1 meter splash radius. You just cannot take out tanks unless you get a direct hit with it. But yeah, so that was the first of 2 replays that I did well in this tank. So this was the one on Ruinberg. The next one is on mines, but I don't actually have the results written down here, but still, I'm sure I can get them from somewhere. But so yes, I will thank you all for watching, and goodbye.